What's going on? Welcome aboard another X-Plane 1972 live stream. As you can tell right now, we are looking at a spinning engine on a JetBlue airplane. What kind of airplane is it, you might ask? Well, this is a IAE engine or IAE engine mod for this particular aircraft right here. And this is the FFA320. And yes, we are going to be taking this airplane on a flight in a little while. And I've got a couple of mods on this. The IAE mod is one, and also we just got the BSS Soundpack for this aircraft, which I was not going to get at all because I do like the default sounds for this airplane, and they're quite okay. They're quite good, and they're getting better. They've been working on it for a while, but somehow I broke down. I said, you know what? Let me get the BSS Soundpack mod because I just love the fact that all these people are supporting X-Plane platform, and I listened to a little bit of this mod on another stream, and it sounded very good. So we're gonna jump in it, and we're gonna take it up the road, up to Boston. We are currently in Washington Dulles, KIAD. So we're in Washington Dulles. It's a big airfield in Virginia, close to Washington, D.C., and lots of planes flying in and out of here. It's mostly an international hub, to be honest. This is default scenery, nothing special about it, but hey, it's here, and we're going to be flying it today. We are also rocking Xnvara 1.09, which is a work in progress at this point, but you know, it works for a lot of things. It works for most things for now with a bunch of bugs in it, but I'm going to stick with it because I love the cloud backdrop and the cloudscape and the seamless weather integration and weather changes that it makes. So we're going to stick with it and not bitch about it too much on this flight. And we'll see. So we're here, and let's get started. Let's jump in the cockpit right away. And also there's one more mod. We're rocking the blue texture, dark blue texture cockpit mod. So 3 mods on this airplane. Sorry. Dark blue textures, the IAE engines, and the BSS Soundpack. So let's start right away and fire them up. And let's go ahead and actually hit the battery first. We'll listen to these sounds for the first time. Sounds good. Let's get some ground power going. Very nice. And let's get external power on. There we go. Sounding good. And I think I hear some passengers in the back. Let's turn on the nav real quick. Let that IRS start aligning and stuff. But let me just see. I swear I heard passengers speaking. Yeah. There's ambient sounds for this sound pack. Very good. I like that. Let's come down here and complete the alignment process. Let's go back here. I'm sorry. Init ref. We're going KIAD. To KBOS Boston. And actually we can even hear the keys here too, clicking away in the cockpit. So that's pretty good. I like that. Align the IRS, and we'll put in the rest in a little bit here. So far so good. I like the sounds. As a matter of fact, I think I might turn them up just a little bit so we can hear them a little bit better. But so far so good. I like that. Let's come over here real quick and do a couple of things. The fuel truck is already out. The stairs and the doors already opened. There you go. And cargo is already open. But we can bring up our charts right here. And let me just log in real quick. This usually keeps your login information, but every now and again Navigraph updates and it wants you to log in just to confirm. And with this, let's go to favorites. Let's go to KIAD. I think we have that in here as a favorite, do we? Yeah, here it is, Dulles. And see where we're sitting on the airfield. There we go. Alright, so we're right there. Perfect. Perfect indeed. And we can also bring up the browser and go to SimBrief, which is where I used to file all my flight plans that I have to log into also. By now you guys know my username, X-Plane-1972. Just can't share my password, but it's all good. And I already have the flight plan filed, and it should be already saved up here from Dulles to Boston. And there it is. ID to Boston. That's everything is in there. Looks like we have a tower on ground 1201. Let me call them up real quick and just ask for clearance. Make sure whatever we filed is going to work. You raise them on the horn here as the cloud shadows go in and out. Alright, that's good. And good evening, Dulles Tower. JetBlue 2806 requesting IFR clearance to Boston.
JetBlue 2806 Dulles Tower, you're cleared to the Boston Airport via Jacob with departure line transition in the final. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is offline. Line to Unicom 122.8, squawk 5604.
Alright, clear to Boston, Jacoby 3 SID, departure as filed, departure is offline. We're going to squawk 122.8, maintain 3000, and get flight over 370, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 5604, JetBlue 2806.
JetBlue 2806, readback is correct. Push and start accuracy. Expect runway 30. Call when you're ready for taxi.
Runway 30 for departure. We'll call for taxi, JetBlue 2806. Alright, perfect. So we did get our clearance. Even though we don't have it at departure, we only have a tower online, so which is good. I'm just making some notes here. Alright, there we go. Got that down. We got our clearance as filed. We have ATIS, yep, 13485. Let me pull up the ATIS here too.
1000 on board.
We gotta go on 1000. Clear my cover.
Alright, let's go to ATIS, see what we got for the ATIS itself.
Washington Dulles INTL information box.
You have information call.
Golf.
Dulles International Airport ATIS information call. 22520. 1200 at 13. Visibility 10. 10,000 scattered. 12,000 broken. 21,000 broken. Temperature 28. 2.22. 28. 2.22. Dulles International Airport ATIS information hotel. 23520. 1210 at 20 gust 28. Visibility 10. Light thunderstorm rain. 6,500 broken. 8,500 overcast. Temperature 28. 2.21. Altimeter 2985. Arrivals expect ILS for visual runway 19 center. Runway 19 right. Departing runway 30. Simultaneous approaches are being conducted so far
Alright, we got our altimeter 2985, and that's what we're going to be going with. That's good. We got our runway and we got our clearance, so we're going to be good to go. And this is our flight plan right here, which we can put in. And before we do that, let's see what our cost index is going to be. Cost index is 6. Not a high cost index, so that's good to go.
760 Mike Alpha, ready to taxi.
Alright, we'll put that in later on. Let's quickly put in the flight plan, IAD, departure.
760 Mike Alpha, runway 30.
Runway 30.
Taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
It's got announcements on here, that's good. I'm not sure if it's English or not. Gonna be Jacoby 3 departure. I'm sure there's a way to go in and modify that. Like, I don't need to look at that. I haven't modified anything. I just dropped the sound pack in here.
Attention all
And
aircraft
we're going
on
to
the
go with that.
Latest information hotel is current. All terminal 2982.
Hotel 2982. Alright, not a problem. As a matter of fact, I think I hear rain, and the ATIS did say rain. 2982. Good to go. Alright, so we got Jacoby 3, runway 30, Swan transition. That's good. And from Swan, we're going to have BROSS, B-R-O-S-S. Now, the one problem I have with X-Enviro and this particular airplane is that it does not have windshield effects. Not yet, anyway. And so apparently these people should be working together to get this done. I don't know if it's done or not, you know what I mean? So we'll just have to see. Alright, it says blow us not allowed. Why is that? Oh, that's the, I see. Gonna go Jacoby, Wrigley, Swan, BROSS, B-R-O-S-S. And it just burns me up that we can't get a proper... Well, there's some windshield effect. Not as much as it should be, really. Whew. Let's try something different. Let's do this for now. Turn off X-Enviro. Weather is going to change a little bit, and the rain should come in from the regular weather. If we have weather here, real world conditions, let's download METAR. Good to go. Light changes. There's a windshield effect from rain. Perfect. Alright, so we go to BROSS. Then we have Juliet 42 as the waypoint. The airway, I should say. And then from Juliet 42 we have Robbinsville, RBV. And from Robbinsville we're going to have Juliet 222 as the airway. And JFK. Next waypoint, good to go. And then the Roebuck 3 arrival. Alright, good. So we're in already. So it's all the waypoints. Boston right now, based on SimBrief, we're probably going to be landing, what did it say here? 3-3 left. We'll see. Three left ILS. Alright. Let me go back and do this. Turn that back on. Let that come in. Alright. And it's going to be the Roebuck arrival. Yep. Alright. Close the window. There you go. Get it back over here. Roebuck 3. Perfect. No transition. Good to go. And we can just come back and take out a couple of discontinuities out of our flight plan here. And then also we're going to go back and scroll through it from takeoff and make sure that we're good to go. And a flight plan. Alright. Awesome. We got one discontinuity there. Alright, so we can close this out for now. Come back over here and just go to our plan page and see what it is we got with the takeoff out of IAD. Runway 30, and then we're going to get vectors pretty much. We can get rid of that, but let's not get rid of it yet. We're going to take off out of here, get vectors to Resign, Jody, Grim, Soki, Swan, Ross, Sticky, all the way up to JFK, and go over and get runway 33. Okay, perfect. So we are good to go. We can insert that, and we are set up to get out of here. Real quick, let's just put in our weight and fuel, see what we got. And if we go back to SimBrief, it will show us exactly what we filed and how much fuel and stuff we need for the airplane. So we need 62.47 kilo of fuel. $6247. We're going to set that. How many passengers we have on here? This flight has total off 104 passengers, so we're not an entirely full flight. So we can type in 104, which is going to leave a few empty seats. There we go. I like that. Good to go. And let's see how much weight we have on board now. We have 52.9. And based on this, zero fuel weight would be 54.6. So we need about 2 more on the cargo.
Runway
So make that
30,
49. Set that. Perf data, 54.9. Perfect. Alright, so weight and fuel is good. We can actually go ahead and remove the cargo loaders. Remove the fuel truck. And here comes the rain. As we pack it up. Got a little bit of wind chill action there. This is as much as it's going to get with the X Enviro and this airplane, which is a shame, but it's all good. Alright, a couple of things that we need to do since we're in a cockpit. Let's start up the APU. 1, 2, 3. APU is going to start. Emergency lights can come on. We can arm the no smoking sign. We can arm the nav light. That's good. And we can just fire up the fuel pumps while we're at it. And once the APU is available, we can turn off the external power, disconnect, get our pushback, and get out of here. Got the engines rotating here. There's the APU firing up. And it says APU is available. Good to go. Turn off the ground external power. That sound is nice. I like that. I like that sound. It sounds very good. And we can also turn off the external power. There you go. I like that sound. And we can get rid of it here. Good deal. Alright, so we just have to set the perf on this thing. And before we set the perf, let's go to the init ref. We already filled out that page. Request fuel, which is going to be 54.9. Perfect. And then on the perf now, 18,000 feet is the transition altitude. And what does it say here that we need for the takeoff performance? Up 1.2. So we do flap 1 slash
760 Mike Alpha. Unfortunately, no further AT services.
1.2.
Frequency change is
Put that in here.
up
And we're going to flex 55 on the flex. And actually, as a matter of fact, let's make that 45 because we want to hear these engines and what it sounds like with the BSS Soundpack. 135, 131, 129 is going to be the V1 speed. Good to go. Alright, so we're set. So all of the requirements have been satisfied. Let me just check out the charts real quick and see where runway 30 is before we start our taxi. 30 is here, so we're going to push nose left. Not a problem. Let's remember that. Alright, and 3,000 feet was the initial altitude that you wanted us to go to, which is that. Everything is set up with the heading and the speed because we're in manage mode, because the airplane is smart like that and it knows how to do it. Well, I think we're ready to go. Let's get the show on the road here. Let us turn on the fast seatbelt sign. That's good. the range on that. Good to go. And let's call for the pushback truck. And while we're calling for that, we can close up the doors and stuff.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
And I did say we want to go nose left. Alright, here's a taxiway here, so that's where we're going to push to.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Toes are coming. I almost forgot to set the altimeter on this 2982. Alright, let's close up the door. Remove the door. That will close it, which is good. And then we can turn on our beacon lights. And we had a squawk code of 5604. Clear, clear, 5604. TARA, all traffic, and squawk mode Charlie. Good to go. Alright, seatbelt lights are on, beacon light is on. That's all we need for now. Overhead lights have been extinguished. And we're going to be good on the push here. Let's start the ignition.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Go ahead and connect, sir. Not a problem. Yeah, we should have some nasty weather going into Boston today, so definitely going to be an ILS landing. Definitely have to set the minimums on this. Probably take over the airplane at maybe, you know, just below minimums, 200 feet or something like that. We'll see what happens. It's about a 1 hour flight, so not too crazy as far as flight time is concerned. And once we get to Boston, we're going to switch over to the 737 Zebo mod. And probably head back down to Philly.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pens inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, here we go. Here goes the
Here
gates.
comes the pushback. Light them up.
And here goes the pushback. Good to go. Alright, let's see what these engines sounds like. Go ahead and start up engine number 2. And looks like we have, let's see, N2 rotation. No, we won't. We need to turn on the bleed. Almost forgot about that. It takes a while for the bleed pressure to build, so let me turn this off for a sec. And then turn it back on. There we go. There we go. Good to go. Let's listen from this angle, see if we can hear the engine start up. Engine's rotating. Look at that sun peeking out. It's not bad, X-Enviro. I'll take that. Sound is not too bad. Starter cutout. Just wait for the there we go. Hydraulics to kick in. We got that. And let's go ahead and start engine number 1. And make sure we have rotation on 1. Yes, we do. Here's rotation. Animation is not too good, but we'll take it for now. It's just a mod. Light them up. Alright. tower's asking me if I want a runway 30 still.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
210 at 20, yes, we're good to go. Alright, set the parking brake.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Alright, so tow is being disconnected. Let's go auto brake max. Let's
JetBlue 2806. Not sure if I understand your response. If you still want runway 30, you want to go to 19.
and one moment, JetBlue 2806, just checking. I'll still runway 30, JetBlue 2806.
Alright. Sure, ready to taxi. Runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11, JetBlue 2806. Alright, so we're going to do Zulu taxiway and Yankee 11.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right.
Yankee 11 is
Take it
this
easy and
way,
have a
okay.
safe flight.
Cool. I see where we're going. Down Zulu, which is the second left, and make a left on Yankee, Yankee 11. Good to go. Alright, that's going to be our taxi. And there goes the truck. So we're good there. And let's turn on our taxi lights. Let's go flap 1. Good to go on the flap. And pushback is done. We are good to go. Alright, let's just turn off the ignition here. And then we can do a quick flight control check, make sure everything is good. So we're going to go aileron right, aileron left, down, up, rudder right, rudder left. Sweet deal. Now we're good to go. And we got our taxi clearance. Let's do this. Here we go. Can't really air the engines because it's raining, but it's all good. Alright, so we're going to taxi down, make a left on Zulu, and then Yankee 11. Good to go. Alright, welcome aboard, folks. All you're joining me right now on the stream. Appreciate the support. Thanks for joining me here as we check out this BSS Soundpack and see what it's all about. Good to go. So far, sound good. So far, so good, because I like the ambient sounds that it has. It's a good thing with that. Alright, let's do our takeoff config test. Test is all green, no blue. Perfect. And we are coming up on Zulu taxiway. As we're taxiing right into the sun. Look at the sun glare. That's nice. That's a nice little thing. As bad as I talk about X and Viro, I have to say that's not bad. And we make the turn here. Alright, all the way down, make a left on Yankee 11, then a right on runway 30. Not really the right weather to be demonstrating a sound pack, but hey, it's all good. Turn on the wiper blades here. That's the thing with X and Viro on this plane. It doesn't maintain the integrity of the windshield. That's what's bad about it. They're not compatible with each other. Too bad. too bad. Alright, we're coming up to... Still continue straight across on Zulu. Actually, we're going to make a left on Yankee 11. Coming up to this intersection here. Yep, Yankee 11 is this left coming up. 23 now. Let's slow it down a little bit. Make the left here. All the way to the end and make a right. That will give us runway 30. All right. Kind of a fast taxi, but let's put on our parking brake. Good to go. Okay. There's a windshield effect that I'm looking for. It's nice. Look at the rain. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. And if we go over to our SID, Jacoby 3, there we go. And pretty much we're takeoff runway 30 and getting vectors back to Jacoby. So we're gonna runway heading, I'll probably end and make a right to the Jacoby, which is the rigs. Actually, we're gonna get rigs, then Jacoby. Okay, perfect. So basically, taking off, we're gonna go to rigs and Jacoby.
JetBlue 2806, you ready to go, sir?
And just about to call you. JetBlue 2806, ready to go runway 30.
JetBlue 2806, departure flight heading 320, wind 210, at 20, destination 28, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 320 on departure, JetBlue 2806. Alright, 320 is what we're going to fly on the heading here. Alright, I think we are good to go. Take off the parking brake. Get these engines going.
Approaching 30.
Alright, we can turn on all the lights. And we can turn off the APU bleed. Turn off the APU master. And we're going to be good there. Landing the cabin.
On runway 30.
Alright. There we go. Manflex 45. And it is windy. Got wind coming from the left. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. And we're going to fly heading 320. Climb mode, and we can do flaps up, and we're manually flying it right now. And because we're in IMC, let's do autopilot.
That blue 20, unfortunately, no further
Edit mode.
is available. Frequency change to cruise. Roger Unicom 122.8. Have reflected.
Over to Unicom 122.8, thanks for your services. JetBlue 2806, good day. Alright, here we go. And let's do a vector direct rigs. Insert that. Making a right to rigs, there you go. Coming up on 3,000, let's increase that to 12,000. There we go, perfect. And here comes the sun. Let's extend the range on this a little bit. And let's go back to climb mode. Let's listen to these sounds. In a minute here we can kill these wipers, which we really don't need. Alright, so we're in manage mode. We're climbing 250 knots. We are heading out of Dodge here. Whoa. Awesome. Yeah, let's kill these wipers. And since we're in manage, let's just listen to this airplane climb out of here. Alright, look at that cloud effect, man. That's beautiful. Climbing out of that bad weather and seeing that, that is awesome. And the engine sounds good too. Let's go back up front, listen to that. And you got the water in the windshield dissipating on takeoff. Very nice indeed. Radar here. Too bad we don't have weather radar, because we definitely would have picked up weather like that. Yep, we would have. Alright, let's increase our climb. Flight level 370. And let's make that a managed climb. There you go. Good to go. Sounds are not bad, I gotta tell you that. Sounds are not bad at all. Sounds are pretty good. Pretty good. Here she goes. Alright, let's look at our progress. Coming up on 15,000. Still got a good climb rate going there because we are decently light today. It's a 1 hour flight. And we can disarm the ground spoilers. It's good. Just got the seatbelt sights on. Let's turn off all the lights. We're above 10. Let's ding the cabin. Alright, we're looking good. Let's see. Cabin altitude is climbing. 600 feet a minute. We're 3,600 feet, and the temperature, we can cool it down just a little. There you go. Alright, cool down the cabin. Increase this range here. There you go. Wow, look at that. This is the DC area that we're flying over right now. Airport, let's see where we're close to. We got rain at this altitude again.
Altimeter setting.
Alright, let's go to standard. There we go. Let's take a look at the scenery outside. Got some ortho scenery out here. And this is one of the new JetBlue liveries, by the way, for this year plane, with the updated specs that they did on the exterior. They had changed some stuff, so it broke the open livery, so all the liveries are being remade, and it's not a bad JetBlue livery right there. It's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Black Knight? Welcome aboard, man. It is definitely going to be a damp landing, to say the least, into Boston. It's going to be heavy. Sucks that this airplane does not play real nice with X-Enviro when it comes to the windshield effect, which I would love to see, but I guess that's going to be the least of my worries. The landing in Boston, as you could tell with my landings, I got to make sure the landing is going to be good. This time I got to make sure that the brakes are set up right, the reverses are set up right, and all that stuff. Which reminds me, I need to go into the settings and make sure that the brake effort that I have on my brake is set to max. Else it won't work properly with this airplane. So, I gotta go check that real quick. Welcome aboard though, man. Thanks a lot. Alright, we're looking good so far. Let me just do this real quick. I want to check, excuse me guys. Resume flight, wrong setting. Let's go here. What's the toggle? Now this needs to be max. There you go. Apply. Done. Perfect. Alright. Thank you for reminding me of the landing. Just brought back memories of the last one that we did in DC that didn't work out too well. We had to go around and run off the end of the runway. That wasn't pretty. Alright, so we got Boston Center. New York Center is not online. We have New York Approach online. Boston Center. And DC. So, let's see where we're going to pick up Boston Center on this. Give me a sec. I go to flights. There's our flight right there. And we are just on the SID right now. going to our waypoints to head north. And then Boston Center, we're going to get somewhere around Brand before RBV. Or is that New York Center? No, take that back. Okay, so by Robbinsville, we should be contacting Boston Center. I think. Something like that. Yeah, Robbinsville VOR. That's Washington, New York. I get that wrong. That's JFK. Let's just call them at JFK. Once you get past JFK, we'll call up Boston Center. Alright, cool. We're good to go. But we're just starting our flight, so we got about maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes to cruise, and we should be good. But I got the BSS Soundpack, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It is sounding pretty decent, I should say. What is that? Ice? Whoa. Alright, let's turn on the engine ice, wing anti-ice, engine ice. That is weird. That is ice. We're getting icing here. Oh, nice effect though, I gotta say. Wow, look at that. Alright, so we just have to bring on the engine anti-ice and the wing anti-ice. I mean, you wouldn't put on windshield wipers at this altitude. It makes no sense, really. But I just wanted to turn it on to see what it looks like. Looks good. Turn it off, though. Let's monitor Boston Center in the meantime, 1347.
Washington Tower, Southwest 2585, requesting IFR plane to Boston.
Let's do
Logan.
that. There we go. Alright, we're in Boston Center for now. Don't be sorry, Black Knight. You just reminded me that that's something I needed to do with this airplane. Alright, so the icing is over? Yes, it is. So we can turn off the engine and wing anti-ice. Nice. Those switches sounded good.
I will have answer for you once we climb above level 370 to keep your vector decline going a little bit faster.
Those switches sounded good a while ago. Let me just turn on something innocuous here. Sounded good. Good switch. It's got a springy sound to it.
Maintain vector decline to level 370, and then I'll be able to get you faster. Clear direct car mount.
Jack Carlo, and you'll maintain speed flight level 370 and you can looks like faster.
Yeah, if you can keep this vector rate of climb going as well, that will get you on course and on speed a bit faster as well.
Well, let's enjoy the good ground textures for now. Until we get up further up north, it's going to be terrible.
Southwest, but 998 comes maintain for level 29
290 Southwest 998.
And here comes the fog again. Fog just rolled in. It's not like that.
Now, if you think you want to resume normal speed.
You know if we can keep up one.
It's so misty, almost like I'm flying over the ocean here. Yeah, this would have been me normally just sitting out the window and looking out the window, staring at the wings. That definitely would be me in a flight. In the next couple of weeks here, I should be jumping on Southwest heading up to New York.
Quiet.
I'm gonna see if I can capture some good
American
video
8,
and sounds,
12 off our
and
cancellation.
hopefully I get a wing seat.
Thanks for jumping.
Hopefully. And if I get some good footage, I'll share with you guys. I'll just post it up on YouTube here. But that's my seat normally.
4949.
All right, where are we? 29,000 feet. We got 7,000 feet to go to top of cruise.
Yep.
All right, slow progress, but we're making progress anyway, which is good. Yeah, I'm hoping they keep adding more things to the BSS Soundpack, like, you know, announcements and more cabin ambiance with sounds and things like that, which is still in beta, but hopefully can keep adding more things to it. I still think the original sounds for the Fly Factor here is good, but just wanted to see what addition the BSS Soundpack would add to it. Yeah, let's look at the East Coast weather. Let's go to Sky Vector. Just curious. Skyvector.com. There we go. Did I put a .com on there? Probably didn't. There we go. There we go. All right. All kinds of weather all over the country today, man.
Southwest 998, common main global.
Wow, so here's Florida. Florida's got weather.
Southwest 998.
And we have the LT mod convective warning. Wow. Look at this line right here.
Express 362 with you, passing flight level 330 for flight level 370.
So this coming over DC, Washington DC area. That's what we just went through. We've got some icing and the clouds.
Clear direct to Ebony for Express 362, thank you.
And then Boston is up here somewhere. It's JFK.
Southwest 998, common name, Gainesville 360.
And this is Nantucket.
360 Southwest 998.
That's Boston right there. Weather passed through already. Might get worse when we get there, but that's some nasty stuff. Very nasty stuff. See if I can amend my cruise altitude to flight level 350.
Here, hot one, try again. Yeah, headed to Navajo, called friend, then we're going to pop up somewhere by Adirondack, but it's generally difficult to secure your light climbs will quiet you a little bit. Improve it all.
Yeah, let's just do this. 350. Alright, we're going to stop our climb at 3.5 because we're having issues getting up there right now, as you can tell. Climbing at only like 500 feet a minute, which is not good. So we'll stop it there. All right, Boston, all the frequencies are coming in. We don't have Boston 80s yet, do we? Yes, 135000. Let's punch that in.
90540, that's a little bit better than it was before. And to verify that you're requesting flight following.
Let's get the edits real quick and see what it is. Alright, 136, 135. Good. More like it, like that. Come on. Don't fat finger it. 135000. There we go.
Please do 20 miles per center. For next time, you can just call me.
There we go.
Thousands over. Temperature 15. 2.14. Altimeter 2985. ILS runway 4 right approach to use. Departing runway 9. Runway 33 right is approved for turn for landing. All aircraft reach takeoff certain instructions and defined altitude. Runway Spanish lights are in use. Wind shear advisory being checked. Moderate bird activity in all areas. Hazardous weather information for New England area available from ATC on request. Numerous construction trains in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Oakland Airport. Advise on initial contact who have information India.
Information
Boston
India.
Logan Airport information India. 23540. Wind 080 and 8. Visibility 8. Wide range. 1,400 centers. 2,500 grossen. 9,000 grossen. 2,000 kilometers. Temperature 15. 2.14. Altimeter 2985. ILS runway 4 right approach to use. Departing runway 9. Runway 33 right is approved for turn to landing.
Alright, I think we got all the information that we need. So basically, we got a different runway that one we set up for right. It's going to be about 2,500 feet above the field. It's overcast. And so anything below 2,500, we should be able to see the runway, hopefully. Unless it changes. That's what we're looking at there.
Giant 34 Boston.
Temperature is 15 degrees and the wind is 080 at 8
A lot of the
knots.
weather moves to the south and east now.
Let's put that in here
If you wanted to try back to Yazoo from your present position, that looks like it might be not too bad for you. There's still an area of moderate to severe precipitation right in that vicinity.
So here we go.
So it looks like you could deviate around this pretty easily.
QNH is
And there's nothing else
2985.
significant that I can see between you and the fake Yazoo if you wanted to
Figure that out.
Yeah, I'm looking at the correct Yazoo. I should
2985.
1034, I'm going to Yazoo.
Temperature is 15 degrees.
You'll be outside of America based on the time that you get over there. Just
Celsius.
to the left, right
Wind
now,
is 080 8 knots.
Yep, appreciate the direction.
Alright. Alright, and the transition altitude is 18,000 feet. And that means our landing speed is going to be 128. Alright, give me 1 second here, guys. Grab this call real quick.
Washington Boost, you did 152, February 115, Boston Center, climb and maintain, level 210. 702. And Boston Center, Canadian Express 362 is requesting approval to leave the flight deck for 5 minutes. The aircraft that was requested to leave the flight deck in the Golden Ridge Express 362. Yeah, that's Canadian Express 362 requesting approval to leave the flight deck for 5 minutes. Can you proceed as requested?
And sorry about that, guys. Just had to take a phone call. The weather in the United States is wreaking havoc on real-world flights, so just had to confirm a couple things and make sure things were okay. But I'm back with you guys. In the meantime, I pulled up the ILS for 4 right, which is what they said we're going to be landing on in the ATIS. Hopefully that doesn't change. And the minimum descent MDA for this is 218 feet. So decision height 218 feet. I already put that in here. So 218, 18,000 transition. The wind was 0808 knots. Temperature 15 degrees. And the QNH was 2985. So we're all set up as far as the descent is concerned. We can close that out. And we are good there. For some reason the airplane was overspeeding. Turns out I had turned off the other throttle, but I got it back in time. No harm, no foul. That's why we had that master caution warning there on it. So we're good to go. Looks like we're coming up on soon having to contact Boston Center. As soon as we get over JFK, we'll give them a call and get clearance to go to their airspace. So you're saying Black Knight, you says, yeah, I was down Oz a couple of years ago and came back from runway to EGL on 380 over and right near Shiraz. Really? Was seated just behind the wing, stayed out to sea the whole trip. Yep, that would make for a breathtaking view. Absolutely would. I hear you, man.
50.
Yeah, if his scenery is interesting, I'll stare out the window the entire time and not even look in the cabin.
4612 in the box.
Hold on here. One more second, guys. Thanks.
JetBlue 2806 Africa. Jet 508 with our contact 8 miles northeast of Kennedy and maintain level 230. Position check will maintain 230, flex jet 508. United 451 leaving my airspace to the southwest. New York Center is offline. Air service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Alright, let's give Boston Center a call here. See if we can start getting descent instructions and all that stuff. Let us do that. Can't see anything. Can't see New York. We're literally like straight over JFK right now. And
oh, yeah, 251.
We can't even see anything. Alright. And Boston Center, JetBlue 2806, flight level 350.
JetBlue 2806, Boston Center, ident.
Ident, JetBlue 2806. There we go. Ident.
Boston Center, Flight Jet 50865. You got ice up here. 220. Flight Jet 508, Roger, 15 lower. No, we're fine. Looks like we'll be out of it in a couple miles. I'll let you know for 220. Flight Jet 508, Roger, Blue 2806, radar contact 6 miles northeast of Kennedy. The center pilots will scratch out to maintain level 270. You were Challenger 300 about 10 miles ahead of you, reported ice buildup 230. I'm not sure of the magnitude of the mountains yet.
Roger that. Descend and maintain flight level 270. We'll watch for icing. JetBlue 2806. Alright, so weather's nasty. Going in, he told me to watch for icing from a Challenger ahead of me, a few miles ahead. So let me go ahead and let's see. We can start our descent pretty soon. That's the top of the descent coming up.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Air Canada 620, leaving my airspace to East Moncton, the center offline. Radar circle
214 Zulu. So we were descending about 5 minutes. So 4 minutes. And these poor people, I kept their fastest seatbelts on the entire flight, but it's all good.
Pressure 508, clear to right, Pro-V. That's runway 4 right, go ahead.
From the flight deck, we're just about to begin now.
And direct Pro-V, well, 4 right. And we just popped out of the clouds here, 230. It looked pretty to me. I did have an indicator come up that said I had ice build up, but it looked pretty light to me on the wings for 508.
Alright, give me one more second
Jeff
here,
Blue,
guys.
2806, available 230, 1970 knots. Flight Chef 508, 290 knots or greater. 290 or greater, Flight Chef 508.
Alright, so we got a speed restriction of 280 knots. I guess he's slowing us down going to Boston as well as we get to flight level 270. You know what? Let's start that descent right now. Let's make wrong. I don't want to do that. I want to make it a managed descent.
Center Elite 283, climb 12000 to 14000.
Let's start our descent right now.
Elite 283 Boston Center, good evening. Common maintain 16000, Providence altimeter 2937.
You're up to 16000.
Descent. As a matter of fact, let's make that a managed descent. There we go. Alright. We're starting down right now. And we've started our descent to flight level 270 in JetBlue 2806, and we'll reduce speed to 280 knots.
JetBlue 2806 traffic, turn past 20 degrees left for traffic, we'll say the new heading.
20 degrees left for traffic, JetBlue 2806. Alright.
JetBlue 2806, say the new heading.
We'll be heading 040, JetBlue 2806. So they got traffic in the airspace. I don't see it on TCAS. Okay. Actually, it's here on TCAS. There's a traffic right here, 500 feet below us, so he's a slow mover. That's the reason why you're getting that. Vectors. I didn't see it before, but there it is.
5. The centimeter robot read from a 4 right and 290 knots to wind. And so slow.
Makes sense. It's all good. Steer out the window.
And Roger 508. Speed Roger, still 30. 3 arrival, route 4 right, Boston altimeter 2985. Clear 115, descend via the robot 3 arrival, runway 48, Boston altimeter 2985.
Alright, and there's a traffic. He's going to be passing off to my right, maybe 20 miles. That's a lot. We won't be able to see him. I think he's a Challenger that was reporting icing, perhaps. We should be getting vectors back.
Clear 115, Boston. Clear 115, descend and maintain clear 2901. Clear heading 080 back to Boston.
Yeah, we should be getting vector back to the descent here shortly.
2901, is this a vector approved?
Clear road 115, yeah, fly heading 080.
And there's the traffic right there. But he's 20 miles out.
Clear
So
115,
we
descend
should
and
get
maintain
get
110.
back a direct roebuck or something like that. Or direct Providence or something.
Clear 115, maintain 290 knots, warp rating.
See if that guy was the Challenger. Let's go to Vatastic. And see if we can pull it up and see where we are and who's ahead of us. Yeah, we got tons of traffic going in to the Boston area. Alright, so that's me here, JetBlue 2806. We got this guy in front of me. He's flying the Challenger, CR30. And there's this airplane right here that just passed off to my right side. He's flying a 747.
JetBlue 2806, descend and maintain level 240.
Flight level 240, JetBlue 2806. Alright. Let's go down to flight level 240.
Clear 1, verify you're maintaining 290 knots. Punch F50, reduce speed to 270, so close by the test.
Alright, open descent.
270 on the speed, flush jet 50.
Guess we can't do a managed descent. No? Okay. It's all good.
Air Canada 850,
Open descent
clear
deck.
next please to the east. License center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Alright. So that's the hold up in front of us here. That's where we got vectors. There is traffic.
Miller Research 2000, Tarmac Lake, wind is calm. Altimeter
Yeah,
29er.
challenges in front of us.
Niner
Okay.
eight.
It's all good. Not a problem.
Pleasure to Golf. The only traffic that you have anywhere in your vicinity is the same as I referenced previously. Currently at your 6 to maybe 5 o'clock. 10 miles in direction, aircraft type unknown, altitude indicates 9,100. Squawk VFY, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Alright, come on, Boston.
Flight 50, amend altitude, is going to maintain level 190. 190, flight 508.
Give me vectors back to my...
JetBlue
There we
2806,
go.
turn right heading 120, vectors altitude.
Right heading 120, vectors altitude, JetBlue 2806. Alright, so... I guess I'm too high, or what's going on?
Seabird, custom
We're
flight
descending at
jet
2,500 feet a minute. We're maintaining our speed. Let's go speed brakes to half.
2991
That
down to
will get us down a little
17,000,
bit
flight jet
faster.
508. Seabird 150.
Here we go. Alright, that should get us down faster. Yep, 3,300 feet a minute to flight level 240.
Yeah, what's your speed now? How fast are you going?
I got a reflection on the windshield. It's pretty good. This is what I love X-Plane for. It's just the shadows that you can get in the cockpit from the sun outside and stuff.
Action 508, reduce speed to 250. 250 in the speed, Flight 508 will do our best in descent. Blue 2806, when able, maintain 250, not to maintain level 210.
Speed 250, flight level 210, JetBlue 2806. Alright, let's bring it back to 250 knots. It's gonna slow me down. I'm behind the CL30. It's slow also. Alright, good to go. So I got a heading 120, speed of 250, and 21,000 feet. What happened to my 250? Alright, slow it down. There we go. Good to go. And where is the traffic? I don't see him. Okay. It's all good. That's still our arrival star. So he's vectoring me out. Maybe rejoin at Roebuck or something like that. Not a problem.
Flight 508 is going to maintain 13,000. 13,000, Flight 508, thank you. Zero 115, 006. 060.
Alright, let's bring it back to
115, contact Boston approach 133.0.
Good now.
133.0. Jet 508 is going to maintain 12,000. 12,000, Flex Jet 508. JetBlue 2006 is going to maintain 17,000 with Boston altimeter 29991.
17,000 to 9901, JetBlue 2806. Alright.
Giant 34, mid-layer state southwest, Washington's offline. Alright, there's
2991. With the ATIS that we had before, it was 2985, so that was 2991.
Well, that's bad.
Let's see, the ATIS probably changed.
Giant 34, mid-layer state southwest. Washington's offline. Later service recommended, they can change it.
Let's see what the ATIS is now.
Alright, have a good night.
ATIS Juliet.
Runway 33 all aircraft read my almost run instructions.
1,000,
runway slide are used. Left heater 5 range check. Moderate bird activity in the area.
Second for JetBlue 2806, I was trying to get the ATIS.
JetBlue 26 is going to maintain 11,000.
11,000, JetBlue 2806.
Flight Jet 508 sends you the robust to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2991. It's going to be a Road 3 arrival, runway 4 right.
Left middle 5. Visibility 90. Live
3.0.
I can't hit the ATIS.
1330, thanks for your help, sir. Have a good night.
Have
Flight
to do
Jet
some
508.
correcting here if they change our runway on us.
JetBlue 2806, clear direct Kobe. And it's going to maintain 11,000.
Direct Provi 11,000, JetBlue 2806. Alright, direct Provi. There we go. We're good. Insert that. 11,000. Good to go.
JetBlue 4806,
11,000 set. And here's the thing. Still don't know if the runway change on that 8 is, because I can't get it.
12,000 for 14,000. American 2120 Boston Center, common equal to
Advise
30.
on contact you have information Juliet.
620 for information.
Boston Logan Airport information. 005 Blue. 1010
Okay,
5.
so it's still Juliet, and
Chevrolet
we're still
14,
4 right.
86
Good.
for our contact. 2 miles northwest of Albany. Maintain potable
I think it's now
290.
29901.
The clear direct, clear direct J
that.
Fund for the J Fund 2 arrival. You can expect runway 4
Alright,
right.
good. 29901. We got the wind still set in here. We got information Juliet, QNH. We're good to go. Never a dull moment when we fly, but I like that. That's a nice part of flying online.
Just reporting. Your reporting is confirmed direct J Fund 2 arrival.
Yeah, Black Knight. I'm glad you like the shadows in the cockpit because I love them. I love just the way it falls on it. It just looks so good, you know. It's like it's real life.
Last aircraft flying Boston Center entirely unreachable, 1 out of 5 on the volume. JetBlue 1486. Did you copy the clearance?
Yeah, we do have a, what waypoint would you like us to go? JetBlue 1486.
JetBlue 1486, direct J Fund. Join the J Fund 2 arrival.
Would you mind sending a text, JetBlue 1486? Thank you.
JetBlue 2806, contact approach 133.0.
Over to approach 133.2, JetBlue 2806. Oh, 133.0.
American 2120, common maintain level 360.
Negative from Boston approach, JetBlue 2806 with Juliet descending via the the Robot 3 arrival, 15,300.
JetBlue 2806, Boston approach, good evening, Boston approach, R901. After Goshen, Blizzard on a 4 right localizer, so Dallas approach.
It's Dallas approach for 4 right localizer, JetBlue 2806.
0115, maintain
Okay.
210.
Let's pay attention here and go to our charts. We are doing 4 right, which we should be set up for 110.
After Goshi, intercepted on a 4 right localizer.
After Goshi, intercept the runway 4 right localizer, JetBlue 2806. Okay, let's find out what that is. Okay.
0115, 2 miles from wing.
So 110.3,
035.
035. Okay, so let's make sure that's in there. 110 point, it's 4 right. What do I have here?
And 0115, maintain 170 knots or greater until no.
Is that incorrect? Hold on, 4 right localizer. We gotta intercept it after Goshi. So 4 right is... There's 4 right. 15 right. 14. Okay, that's 4 left, that's 4 right right here. Okay, so this is 4 right localizer. So we're doing 4 right, going that way. Not a problem. And what do we have set up in the flight plan? We have 3 left. Oh crap, we did set up for 4 right. So let's do 4 right. Go back here, make sure that it's going to be good. Temper flight plan. Insert.
4,000. Cleared ILS 24 right approach.
We gotta do this. Clear
Winning
this.
at about 4,000, clear ILS, full right, push to 5 rate.
Insert that.
Push to 5 maintain 210 knots, from greater.
And direct Jaina. Or
210
Jodox.
or greater over speed until 5, push to 5 rate. Steward 115, 170 knots, contact lost, car 128
Jody first, then Goshi. Alright, insert it? No, select heading track first. Okay. So go to heading. Here we go. Alright, so we're on headings. We're going to insert that and then do direct Goshi. Direct.
Last departure, Endeavor 34 going passing 2000.
Okay, return.
Endeavor 34 on box departure.
I screwed up that one. Let's go back here. Go
14,000.
direct.
71.
Insert. And go back to manager modes. Yeah, we are screwed up here. Let me just go ahead and select here for a second. Because what we want to do is go direct Ernie. Right here. So I want to do direct Ernie. Insert. But why isn't it inserting? Come on. What are we doing wrong here? Man, it's never a dull moment. Can we go flight plan? Direct. Goshi. There we go. Insert. There we go. Perfect. Alright, got it. And at Goshi.
6,000.
6,000, JetBlue 2806. And that's what I was going to say. We're a little too high, so. Let's come out on the speed. We're going to manual it for now. Let's go at 2,000 feet a minute.
190 knots with the or
Get out
greater.
the speed brakes. Good to go. Yeah, got all out of source there, but we're going to be good. So we're going to do Goshi, intercept the localizer straight in. Alright, we're set.
At 2,000,
And
climbing
Goshi
3,000.
for this particular runway. We got a 4,000 is the intercept.
The direct Manchester up to 8,000, bearing 282.
So we got down to 6.
So the 2806 from the localizer, it's going to maintain 4,000.
Do you want to localize with the maintain 4,000, JetBlue 2806? Alright, so 4,000 is in some altitude. Let me go ahead and actually reduce speed to 210 knots. I'm going to bring the speed brakes all the way back out because I think we are fast for where we are. Bring it back all the way to 210. Slow down on it. Good. Alright. Perfect. And then we can arm the localizer here and set the landing system. And the localizer should be coming in soon. Is our descent rate good enough? We might want to go down even faster than this. Let's make it 3,000 feet a minute. Yeah. And the reason why I say that is we're going to be at 4,000 at Nabo, which is too high. We need to do 3,000 before
170 or greater till Milt, over the tower. Have a good day. Push your 530.
Alright, so speed brakes are full. Let me go a little bit faster on the altitude here so we can go under the glide slope, as you can tell. Localizer's coming in, but we're still above the glide, so we want to catch the glide back up. We're going to do that. Yes, we are. Because we're about, 20 miles out now from the runway. Here's the ILS coming back. Perfect, so we're going to capture it. We keep descending at this rate, and then we can slow down. And I see Boston off in the distance. Let's make some announcements here.
Cabin crew, please prepare cabin for landing. Please prepare cabin for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach. I'd like to thank all of you for flying with us today. We appreciate the
Crosswind at
business, and we
about
hope to
4,000
see you
for
again
ILS 4
soon.
right approach.
Thank you.
JetBlue 2806. And we are on the approach mode. Good to go. We are descending at a good clip. We're going to get the localizer. We can see the building sticking out of Boston. And it's giving me a record. Sayami 274, man. Welcome aboard. I am doing good, but We are behind the airplane right now. And when I say behind, I mean as far as speed is concerned, and intercepting the localizer and the ILS. I think we're going to be all right. 15 miles out.
Distributed in this handout center. No 34,
Still a little bit high, but I think we're going to be able to capture it from above, which is not advisable. And let's do this. Let's arm the approach face. Confirm it. 128 on the VLS. So 132.
Total 2006, contact Boston Tower 125.
Over to tower 128.8. Good night. Triple 2806. We're still a little high, but it's manageable. Alright, we should be good. We got the localizer, glide slopes coming. And Boston Tower, JetBlue 2806, ILS 4 right.
JetBlue 2806, Boston Tower, hello, 010 runway 4 right. Roll add, grid number 2, 6 miles in trail of a Challenger jet on a 3-mile final.
4 right, clear to land, JetBlue 2806.
JetBlue 2806, previous flow arriving Embraer 190 about an hour, about 50 minutes ago, reported moderate to heavy rain, ceilings of 1,100 broken, and wind shear on a 5-mile final, as well as moderate turbulence above 2,000 feet. Advise of flight conditions are other than what has been previously reported.
Noted, JetBlue 2806 will report. Here comes the turbulence. Here comes the rain, so he was right. Speed's not good, that's the thing. We're on the ILS, we are 8 miles out, we are way over speed here.
JetBlue 2806, you are indicating a 60 knot overtake on traffic on a 1-mile final.
Slowing down, JetBlue 2806. Alright, gears came out. That should have slowed it down a little bit. If not, we're going to have to go around. Man, it's never a dull moment with me. We're too high, too fast, and she is not slowing down. Miles out, we're still fast. We might have to go around. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go around here. We're way too fast. Let's see if we can bring out the flaps and slow it down. Slide over speed here.
Flagship 508, welcome to Boston. Thank you for exiting hotel. Continue down hotel, join Boston Rock, cross runway 4 left, and contact her. Good night. Hotel Foxtrot, cross 4 left, and just for a PIRAP. We popped out of the clouds about 2,000. We didn't have moderate heavy rain, but we experienced those turbulence and wind shear for 508.
We can go flat full.
Flagship 508, thanks for the updated on the updated PIRAP.
Yeah, flaps are coming down, I know.
Hey, no problem, sir. 508, turn out.
2.5 miles out. Do I see the runway? And speed's high. Lights are on. Spoilers, let's arm that.
Approaching 04 right.
And let's do auto brake medium. Alright, there's 4 right. We're getting the speed under control. We have the Alright, wind the 6 knot crosswind from the left. Autopilot off. Okay. And we're stable. 2 whites, 2 reds. It is blowing. That crosswind is blowing. Wow. It's kicking the airplane around. Yeah. Alright, back up. Wow. Yeah, hear the call-outs, but I don't know why. Retard. Here we go. Reverses out. Is the airplane slowing down? No. Yeah, it's kicking off to the... Wow. Yeah, I'm disappointed. That's it. I'm done with this airplane. I'm going to switch to another one. I'm going to jump in the gazebo out of Boston here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, tower is what? 1288. 128.8 for tower. Cross this runway first. And go all the way over to November.
Good evening, Boston Tower. This is JetBlue 14.
Go to ground, I should say. Boston ground is 121.9.
Right, and we are establishing overnighter.
JetBlue 1486 Boston Tower, hello, wind 0105 runway 4, we'll have previously arriving Challenger jet about
Approaching 22
20
right.
minutes ago, reported moderate rain in the descent, no wind shear or turbulence.
Copy that. Clear to land runway 04 right.
Alright, ND can come off. Let's just stop here, go over the ground 121.9. Stop that right there. There we go. Perfect. 121.9. And Boston Tower, JetBlue 2806, taxiway November.
JetBlue 2806 Boston ground. Next to see C November, cross 15 left.
November, cross 15 left, 15 right, JetBlue 2806. Alright, and I guess what you just heard was the gens kicking over. The APU available. That's good. That's all automatic. And we can bring off some of these lights. Regular taxi light there. Good to go. We're going to just taxi straight ahead to the terminal, crossing 2 runways. We got clear to do that. And we can also turn off our strobe light. We don't need it anymore. We've brought it down into Boston on the grass.
American 189, I just copy that. We just advised you.
Delay takeoff for crew brakes. Brakes hot. Okay, that's fine. Alright, here we are in Boston. Once we get to the gate, we're just going to switch out airplanes, jump into Zebo 738, and we're going to head out of here again. And head back south, where there's more decent weather to be had. Unless you guys want to see more of the flight factor here, let me know what you guys prefer. And let's bring up the flaps.
Approaching 15 left.
Yes, ma'am. The slats, good to go.
Boston ground, good evening. November 917 Fox Alpha, Boston. Requesting IFR to LaGuardia.
First Officer Phil, what's going on, man? Welcome to X-Plane-11 Street. Appreciate you joining me here. Thanks a lot. You just met some hair-raising excitement. On the ground here in Boston, we just arrived.
We received it.
Had to go around. Then we had a rudder failure. Nose wheel steering failure, but we corrected that. We're now taxiing to the gate.
Cross 15 right on November, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Cross 15 right on November, taxi to the terminal via Alpha, JetBlue 2806. Alright, so we get about to cross
Approaching
this.
15 right.
That's Bravo taxiway, Alpha is the one next after that, and then JetBlue is straight ahead over here. scenery looks good though, gotta say. And we're gonna put in the gate right there. Okay, AP's already started, flaps are up. And let's
American 1
make the left here and go back and line up with this gate. I think we line up right there. Yeah. No, we line up from here. Sorry, my bad. We're gonna have to swing it all the way back around to line up this line right here.
American 189, lost ground.
There we go. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh! JetBlue truck on my way.
American 189, your audio is coming in very broken and
Alright, we can
unreadable.
kill the taxi light on
send,
the side,
your
we don't
request
need that.
to
Oh,
check.
look at the sun peeking out. And let's line up on this taxi right here. Sorry, this gate path here. It's very slippery out today. And we have auto gates right up here. So let's watch that. This auto gate doesn't work. No?
American 189, Roger, thanks, and
Good.
stand by for
Alright.
you.
There we go. Stop it right there.
Right,
Parking brake can come on. Kill engine 1. Engine 2. Turn off fast seatbelt sign. Kill the wipers. And listen to these engines spool down. First Officer Phil, are your settings set on very high? How will my FPS be with your specs? Just that I have a 1060 6 gig. Your FPS is going to be better than mine. My settings are not high at all. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and show it to you right here. My graphic settings are visual effects, not the highest one, but it's HDR. Texture quality is 3 knots up. Anti-aliasing is short. Number of object is not full high and no reflection detail. So, as you can tell, you have a better graphics card than me, so you will have a decent FPS in the sim. Yeah, I have a 1050 4 gig graphics card, and you have a 1060, so it's better than mine. Alright, brake fan is on because they said the brake was hot. Yes, it was. Main gear is hot. I'm sorry. There we go. So we're cooling off the brakes because we were stomping on it there when we were running off the runway. Engines are good. Just see something here. Yeah, that works. Okay. I think my settings was changed for my reversers also. Just make sure overhead is good. You can turn off these pumps. Good to go.
American 189, you can expect runway 9
we
or
can turn off
departure.
the beacon lights. Seatbelt sign is already off. Passengers are going to get off the airplane. That is good.